I hate movies.
Fuck them. All right, we're back. Just got back from Canada.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. No, don't.
Well, it's an excellent segue, Seth, because the film we're about to review was filmed in Canada.
Like fucking every other fucking movie.
Yeah,
really?
I know. Yeah,
No
but
shit.
that's
Big fucking surprise.
Wow. So the movie is Light of My Life, starring, written, and directed by Casey Affleck, and newcomer Anna Nowowski, Polish.
Fantastic.
She is amazing. The film is about a post-apocalyptic world where a plague has wiped out 50% of the population, roughly, I guess.
All
and
the females, right?
And no females have been born in 10 years. I think, 10
and
years.
every living female has passed away.
And it's not far from reality because I just read an article about, I think it was Finland. There's a city where no boy has been born in 10 years.
No shit.
Yeah, it's fucking really weird. That shit can happen. It happens in the animal kingdom too, I think, or something. And frogs can like reproduce asexually and shit. Like, I don't know.
I don't want to do that.
The Wi-Fi waves. I don't know what the fuck is changing the world. Global warming, all that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so Casey Affleck and his daughter have to fight to survive in this new world, and he has to hide her because there's no females that have been born. He doesn't need anybody to know that she's a female.
Because she's right at the point of like prepubescent,
yes,
like probably 10,
coming of
11,
age.
Like cuts her hair short.
So he hides her as a
it's
boy.
his son. Yeah. Real children of men type of, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of comparisons here with Children of Men, The Road,
Leave No Trace.
Leave No Trace. And I, as a parent, found some comparisons to A Quiet Place as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel this film really deals with parenting and survival instincts. But let's talk about how you felt about the film. And did you enjoy it, Seth?
I loved it. I really did. I thought hats off to Casey for. I mean, I always thought he was the better actor in the family without a doubt, especially since '07 when Assassination of the Coward Robert Ford came out, when he got nominated for an Oscar. Always been the better actor. Always loved him. And for a debut film, well, real film, I'm not counting that fucking Joaquin Phoenix bullshit.
Yeah, that was his first directorial debut, but
it's not a film.
It was more of a
mockumentary.
What's that? It's not even a mockumentary. It's like a performance art piece.
It wasn't a film. This was something he wrote, directed, probably produced. He did produce, actually. I remember.
Did he produce it?
Yeah,
as well?
He did. I saw it PGA. Yeah, fucking starred in. And to do all that, like, I was super impressed with the writing. Not only was it like a smart, like, you could tell it was a low budget type of thing. Like the writing, like, I love the opening Noah's Ark story. I know it was just it was like a 5-minute shot of just fucking him telling his daughter a bedtime story.
Yeah.
And it was great. And like the writing was really good. The music was good, like the directing was solid, like the locations, everything looked good. Like I didn't check with the cinematographer. I know his brother, when he started directing, worked with like the best of the best, like John Toll and Robert Elswit.
Yeah.
But no, it was fucking. I was really impressed with it. My wife, I've never seen her more emotional in a movie. Like cried like a baby at the end of it.
Ryan.
And fucking. But yeah, I loved it, and I thought. There's so many. We'll talk about the scenes that, like, that really were, really blew us away. But yeah,
get the reviews out the way first.
Oh yeah, all in all, like I really was impressed and really enjoyed the movie a lot. I thought it was really, really good. I couldn't wait to finish it the next day because I started it, fell asleep, finished it the next night with my wife, and we both just loved it. Thought it was great.
Yeah, I would agree with everything you said.
I'd say at least
the writing was
ratings,
impressive.
8+.
Yeah, 8. I definitely rated it on IMDb as an 8.
Me too.
Usually I just do a 10 because I want a film to succeed, but now I've been trying to just be honest.
You only rate movies you love, like I do, like all the time?
Yeah, anything I enjoy, even if it's remotely enjoy, I'll just give it a 10 because IMDb scores always so friggin' low.
If it's okay, I give it a 7. If it's really good, I give it an 8. If it's incredible, I give it a 9. If it's a fucking masterpiece, I give it a 10.
Yeah. Usually I'll just do 10, 10, 10, 10, just to drive up the percentage because it's usually so.
Or if it's a movie, you love, you want to get more.
Yeah, but this is it seems like it's probably going to be an underrated sleeper. Because I haven't heard too much buzz about it. I didn't even know it was coming out.
It just came out.
Unless I'm just hiding under a rock. But yeah, Casey Affleck, he's always been a great actor. Assassination of the
Coward Robert Ford.
Yeah, that one. I realized he was really a great actor and
won an Oscar for Manchester by the Sea.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't directed a real movie.
Me too.
Before this, besides,
but he was the actor of the family. Like Manchester by the Sea. I mean, we saw that together. Yeah. And there was scenes in that like nearly made me cry. That were just so like obviously it made me laugh. Like it made me like cry. Like it's just like that movie was something else.
Absolutely,
it was a great flick.
The girl newcomer Anna Nowowski.
She was so good.
Sorry if I say your name wrong.
She was so good.
She was amazing. I
Smart
definitely
kid, really knew like fucking followed his orders. Like really. Just learned everything he hammered into her head and knew how to survive and just she was fantastic. He really picked the right person for the role.
I definitely give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know. We haven't really. I want to come up with our own rating system.
I know. I just go with IMDb ratings. How I rate it.
All right. Whatever. Go see the film. Now let's
VOD right now.
Now it's
rent it tonight.
Yeah. Find a way to watch it and spread the word. So let's. I want to talk about more of the meaning or what it meant to me as a parent because I felt like it exemplified. Is that the word? Yeah. Parenting and the struggles of parenting, constantly questioning yourself and having your kid question you and wondering if you're doing the right thing to help a child survive. And I was constantly questioning myself, could I survive this and help my child survive in a world like this? And also I felt like, he's constantly trying to set up camp in a safe place away from people that might discover him and his child, even though there were settlements.
There was a town.
There were places you could go and buy goods.
There was going into town, like there was,
Yeah.
But he would say, "Put your hat on," and he was very scary about being
Didn't want him to talk
everywhere, and can we stop by the library? Maybe, just really shook because he knew. And me and Ryan were convinced that she was gonna get her period in the movie.
I knew the period talk was coming.
We thought the period.
And that was a great
happen.
Scene. That was a great scene.
When she called him upstairs towards the end of the movie, I was like, period, and I was just fucking.
But yeah, when he sits down and talks to her about the birds and the bees, and she's like, "I already know."
That simple Casey Affleck, the way he's funny but quiet, and everything's normal, and everything it's completely fine. And if you want to talk about this, it's so great. It was
a great
fantastic.
Scene. But very much like A Quiet Place, John Krasinski has said that it was a metaphor for parenting, the terrors of parenting.
Another creative directorial debut, and he'd never done anything like that.
And also post-apocalyptic world where everything was destroyed.
And I love that this was like a low-budgety, very indie feel, but with very Children of Men epic themes and shit like that. But
it definitely lacked the eye and the extreme shots that.
Don't say Children of Men because
Children of Men.
Emmanuel Lubezki is the greatest cinematographer of all time.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, it's unbeatable. It doesn't get.
But still, for Casey Affleck.
Dude, he's not Alfonso Cuarón. He's not like a lifetime master filmmaker.
But and one very powerful scene that I felt was when she is hanging out the window when the bad guys come after door shut man shuts the door.
That was a big one for me, dude. When he shut the door in his face, we were like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I would have kicked
that door open.
I would have cut his head off.
But she's hanging out the window. He's holding her and he's trying to pull her back up because it's too far. And she's like, "Let me go." And I just felt like that symbolized finally letting your child go and trusting that they're going to do the right thing.
And she had to say it a few times too.
And she was like, trust me, I got this. You've given me the pieces.
And she was right. He hammered it all in her head. She knew exactly what to do.
Exactly.
She finally goes right into with the scene that made it so real for me. is once he sees her tracks that she had gotten away, and the guys that are breaking into the house come upstairs. There was no Hollywood, like, suddenly he knows fucking jujitsu and knows how to... It was just, like,
pure raw
struggling and
struggle.
People that don't know how to fight, they're falling all over the place, just, like, wrestling. And, like, me and Ryan both said it was just raw will to survive. Like, just, like, he just was just doing everything.
And he's got the adrenaline rush. He forgets the stupid hammer. I was yelling... Grab the hammer, but it's like
he
when
wasn't
you're in
thinking.
that, you're just dropping the hammer. You're just trying to.
He was just fucking.
He knew there was
raw
three guys.
will to survive. It was so realistic.
Yeah.
And to do to think to do that accurately was just really smart, really good directorial choice.
Right.
And it just played out perfectly. Like, it was so realistic to the point where that last guy at the end, I was like, he's fucking done for. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I was in. I would have been right if it wasn't for his daughter fucking coming through and saving the fucking day. But fucking yeah, dude, that ending scene was so, the music, you know, it brought up the tension so much. Like, it just was really, really powerful. Yeah, the ending was very powerful.
Also,
and that last line when she says it's a love journey or whatever, like,
a love adventure.
The love adventure, like the backstory with Elizabeth Moss. Elizabeth Moss plays the mother. And
she's always great and everything. Unfortunately, she's not in it a lot.
Just enough, though. Like, there's just enough. Like, which is a smart choice as a filmmaker. Like, just to give just enough, because they didn't, like we said, they didn't have Children of Men money to make like a whole, you know, epic backstory, but they showed just enough. Yeah. Like, you know, you could tell they shot those scenes later of him with his hair short and everything like that. Like, you know, it's just enough to give us all the pieces we need to put the whole story together. Yeah. And yeah, I really, really, really like the movie. Like, you told me about it. I downloaded it that day. We watched it that night. And I was like, holy shit, this is like at current moment on the top like list of my movies of the year. It's at the top 5 or so like that.
Right. Yeah, at first it wasn't on mine. I was like, it's really good, but I don't know if it'll be on my top list. And then, like, it sat with me. I kept on thinking about it, and I was like,
and after we talked about it the next day.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this will probably make the list. This movie had
a lot to say, and it was it really
also, the hiding the gender thing, I don't know if it necessarily represented gender, but I felt like it was letting your child be who they are and being afraid to let them be who they are. But then eventually, you know, he was going to bring her to the place where the other women are and just letting her be who she truly is. Because as a parent, you're always afraid to let your child just like go wild and be who they really are. You kind of want them to be you.
Yeah, you know? I can imagine just I can only think as a parent that you just, in a world like that, you know how you're protective as your kids no matter what, as it is in a normal world. Imagine a world like that where God knows what can happen, like how much you just don't want to let go. Like,
exactly.
Like, I can only imagine.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, it's a hell of a movie. I mean, it's 2 hours that'll fly by. It's just very, very well written, very fucking well directed. Way more than solid, like, directorial debut, and I think Casey Affleck should absolutely continue to write and direct movies.
I would love to see what else he has.
I would love to see.
You know, he's got some ideas. He's a creative dude.
He really is, and I love him as an actor. I want him to mainly stay as an actor because I think he's one of the best actors out there. He's phenomenal.
Yeah,
he's an Oscar winner for the past few years, so he can do whatever he wants. Yeah. But once you win an Oscar, you can do shit like this. You can make, you know, a personal movie like that.
And I like that he won an Oscar and went
around for a while, you know?
And did something like this and then go do some Hollywood shit.
Like, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
You know, he's just not that type of dude.
I just hope this movie.
He's the opposite of his brother. Both still great directors, but he's like the opposite.
Yes, they are. And fucking, he's definitely the better actor, for sure.
Yeah.
I like Ben. I love Ben Affleck. And I think he's a great director. Except for don't get me fucking started on Live by Night.
Let's not talk about that.
I was infuriated by that because it's my favorite writer. I love the book. And that movie was a fucking abortion. Yeah. But, yeah, let's not even talk about that. But no, The Town's a fucking great action movie. Oh yeah, Gone Baby Gone was one of the just like this, one of the great directorial debuts as a mystery movie. Yep. True Boston feel, like it just, you know, everything that we love. Like it's one of those movies.
Oh, also, it's also about. I wanted to comment on who you let in your child's life because he had to be very careful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he was very wary.
Old guy at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oof, he had fucking pedophile written all over him.
He had to earn the trust of the guy who he travels when he travels to the grandmother's house,
dude.
and then. I love the part when, like, what I'm saying, like, questioning yourself when she's questioning when he's like, why didn't we go to grandma's house a long time ago? Why, you know, and he's, you can tell he's like, fuck, why didn't we? Yeah. He didn't really have an answer, and he was just like, I was too far away. Yeah. Maybe it was, but you could tell that he was like, every time she questioned him, he was like, fuck, am I doing the right thing?
She was a really smart kid.
Yeah, she was super bright. He did the right thing. He raised her right. He absolutely did the right thing. But she was
smart because he instilled all that shit in her.
Yeah, and when he chooses to stay at that house with the religious people, the one cool guy and then the two losers.
First, I'm not gonna lie. When we saw them reading from the big Bible, we were like,
I was like, oh, there's gonna be some crazy shit, and then
they're gonna want to procreate and all gang fuck the girl and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew that guy knew. Like, I knew he knew.
Yeah.
But I love the scene. I think that almost made Ryan cry when the guy revealed that he knew it was his daughter.
Oh, yeah, is that your daughter?
And he wanted proof that it was his daughter, like, because he's like, I had daughters, granddaughters, you know, all that shit. And I was like, oh, that was a big relief, and it was a really sweet scene.
Yeah, I was mad that he died.
Yeah, he got the 44 fucking Magnum treatment.
Yeah, fuck, man. Great
those
movie.
guys had guns apparently, and fucking did they just hammer those?
I think they just came in with hammers.
They might have.
They came in with hammers.
Ammunition's probably not easy to come by in town
because there was no bangs. You didn't hear any bangs.
Yeah, you're right. And there's probably not
not
a lot of munition shops in town in this movie.
Yeah, they were light on that.
But they were there for 4 years, living comfortably, and that fucking asshole. I guess
was it 4 years?
Yeah, they said.
Oh no, the old man before they came.
They said they lived there for 4 years, and like it's bizarre to me that. The old guy that slammed the door on them just, I guess, sold them out to some young guys who, of course he did, but
prick.
Some guys he met in town. Hey, I know a fucking young girl lives here, but they didn't kill him, did they?
No.
So why
at least they didn't show it.
I would have went back upstairs and cut that fucking guy's head off of his body and took it with me.
I think they were just probably happy that they survived. Well, he got shot.
Yeah, I know. And
he got shot.
He got fucking ricocheted.
And she had to bring him into the shed or whatever.
Oh my god! And when Ryan saw her bringing the supplies,
when she was gone, he wakes up and she's gone.
And
he's like,
when she saw her bringing the supplies up on the thing, she was like, oh my god!
That sealed the deal. She could take care of herself and she could take care of him. Yeah. So he passed the torch. She did everything right. Yeah. Boom. Perfect ending.
Yeah. Perfect.
Great movie.
Came of age tale.
Yeah. Go see it. Watch it any way you can.
Highly recommend.
Spread the word.
VOD right now. Yeah. See it as soon as possible.
It might be in some theaters near you.
Fucking probably not. Just fucking rent it.
Okay.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Rent it. It's cheap.
Fucking watch it. Follow us on Instagram. Listen
I Hate Myself.
The Style
and
Grace podcast.
Style and Grace podcast. Spotify, YouTube, all that shit.
And subscribe if you like this, so we will know that people actually enjoy our videos.
Spread the word, baby.
All right. Bye.
Bye.